This may be a long one, so just heads up. You know what I realized about myself this year? One, that I'm far more capable of doing things that I know I can achieve. Like, and I mean big things, and do it with confidence. And also that I really don't have the problems that I thought I had. Let me further explain. So, just like anyone else on this app, on this world, or in this world, right? We all gone through things, traumas, whatever. And some of us can be stuck in those cycles, such as myself, or negative thinking, or whatever. And so this year, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go try group therapy for the first time. I'm going to actually start working on those inner traumas and like actually rebuild myself, from the past and heal from the past and all that stuff. So when I tried group therapy, that really opened my eyes a lot. Yes, I got tools that were actually needed and necessary and stuff like that, so that was helpful. But then on the flip side, the group that I was in helped me realize that I'm not that far deep in the trauma. It was just me having to keep bringing up the past, and bringing up the past, bring up those past emotions. Because all in all, like, I want to have a bright future and I still strive to do things with my life. Like, I'm not stagnant or anything like that. I don't just sit at home and do nothing. But when I was with these women had issues and traumas that they were dealing with 20, 30, 40, almost 50 years ago, as if like it's happened yesterday. And a lot of them didn't even want to be around people. A lot of them are still heavily into their depression. Even on the last day, there was a girl who cried because she had to check herself out into the ER because she was not mentally well. And even with all of that, it made me realize, like, that's not where I'm at. I may have been that way, but only because I kept reliving the past or bringing the past to the present. Sorry about my dog. And also, too, like, I guess, like, with a lot of us, some of us may have been brought up maybe, or maybe just didn't have like high self-esteem or high confidence, and did not either seek the tools to get that or was not presented the tools to help build your confidence up or your self-esteem. Maybe you brought up like being heavily criticized or being told what to do and how to live your life and didn't have the freedom to express yourself and stuff like that. So you kind of felt like, however you lived was just not right, but it, like, however you lived to please other people didn't feel right either. I don't know if that makes sense. So then I started to do inner work on myself, started to actually accept myself for who I am, regardless of what people may perceive that I am, which is mostly wrong most of the time. And of course, I got linked up with a special individual here I'm on TikTok right now recording this, but she's not just a TikToker, but she's like everything, life coach, motivation speaker, all that stuff. So I finally connected with her, and I will tell you, the wealth of knowledge and insight that I kind of wish I had growing up has made me feel like I have unlocked certain areas in my brain that have never even been opened before. And now I feel like I'm no longer stuck in the past, but I am so active in building the future. I never knew how to strategize what I wanted out of life. It was just like, if like living by default, or realizing like, oh, I guess this is how life is and I can't change it. Mother freaker, yeah, you could change your life. It starts with a decision, and it starts with a willpower, and it just starts with, okay, I'm scared to change my life because of what people think or how things may turn out, but I'm still going to go full force. And that's exactly where I'm at right now. I can do anything that I put my mind to, right? But I sometimes didn't have the confidence or the self-esteem, or I just kept bringing up the past and self-sabotaging myself. All myself. Things that I did not work on because when I didn't know how to, and also too, like, the influence that I had around me. So needless to say that I see myself as a very powerful force now, with my confidence and my self-esteem like on the increase. And I have such faith and confidence that I can achieve whatever I want, and create the life that I want, because what I want is in alignment with who I serve. And that's God. But I know we all don't, whatever. You guys know where I'm going. So I had this limiting belief that I had major issues. And yes, I may have gone through things, but I overcame them. And I just told myself that I was a shy person, or I was depressed, or I was this and that. And truly, I probably was, but not so far deep that I couldn't pull myself out of it, because I pulled myself out of it. And yes, I had a few people that have believed in me and pushed me and stuff like that throughout my life. But it wasn't to the point where it was like I was so far deep, though, where people actually like need like other assistance or help that they can't pull themselves out of. That's not where I thought I was. Or that's where I thought I was, but I really wasn't. And this may be you. Like, you may feel like things are on the outs, or you like can't change your life. But if you have a vision and you actually are putting one foot in front of the other, and you actually do have that little bit of belief, then yeah, you can. You are not too far deep. You are definitely capable of changing your life. You are definitely capable of changing your mindset. And speaking of, if you are looking for a way to help change your mindset, you can check the link in my bio. I wrote my first ebook, and it is 21 Affirmations to a New Mindset. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and check that out. Like I said, it's the link in my bio or in the comments wherever I post this video at. You're not that far to where you're stuck, because that's where I thought it was. And here I am. I'm about to be 34 this month. Actually, October 26th is my 34th birthday. And I told myself I am going into my 34th year of life a completely different person. And I thank God for 2023, because 2022 was challenging, but I had already declared that 2023 was the year of rebuilding for me and my husband, not knowing that I was actually going to get married and have a situation that forced me to lose weight so that I could get my health back intact, release my first ebook, and I am on track to graduate with my bachelor's degree finally, because I've been trying to get that in my Air Force career, and now I have the time, and I'm literally graduating soon. And also, too, finally having the stamina and the strategy to boost our content career, because we have been at that for so long. But like I said, I didn't have the tools or the strategies to help me, and now I do. And now I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I was never that far deep. I had anxiety, but it wasn't to the point where it actually like altered everything. I may have felt depressed, but I just had to stop, work on myself, and move forward. That was it. And that was all me. Like, I had to do that. So if you see this, hopefully this rings a bell with you or inspires you that you're not that far off. Like, you are fine, and everything will be fine, and everything will get better. Life gets better when you actually start, bettering your life and your thoughts, and making better decisions. Like, it really does. I believe in law of attraction. I believe in what you put out, you get back. I believe in all that stuff. So if you say you're depressed, you're going to be depressed. If you say you're happy and constantly say you're happy and do things that make you happy, then happiness will come to you. I really do think that life is as simple as that. Well, you're going to have your obstacles still, it's not going to be peaches and cream, but you're going to have your lessons. But it's to help better you. So I'm going to end this, but I really hope that this video helps somebody. All right, go be great.